What made you want to go for a completely different look on the website?
Since we're a relatively young brand, we are focusing on what we want to look like and how we want to be perceived by the public. So we have been sort of going through a rebrand of sorts. And we're moving away from the traditional Asian elements and flat colors that we used on our previous website and moving towards a more sophisticated, dynamic look with textures and overlaying opacities and abstract circles to mimic sushi rolls.
What do you think the new website is going to do for our company?
Well, for a rapidly expanding new concept like How Do You Roll, it's especially important to have a strong web presence because people that know nothing about us will typically go to a website first to learn more about us. So for this reason, my main objective when designing the new website was to make it very user-friendly, because if the consumer goes to our website and can't find what they're looking for, they'll just leave. So we did this by making the navigation open up all at once so you can see all of the pages we have, and we also determined what our top pages were on the website. So we figured out that most people go to our website to find a store, look at our menu, go to our loyalty program, and for online ordering, which is a new feature. And so we made these new features on our homepage and made them very prominent so people can find exactly what they're looking for.
We know a lot of hard work went into this. Tell us some of your favorite aspects of the site.
One of my favorite pages is the Meet the Team page, because it's not something you see on many websites. You don't really know who the people are behind the company, and so I think it's cool to see the behind the scenes and who is really running the company and who they are, and read their profiles and bios. So I would say that's one of my favorites, but I also, for a similar reason, I really like the My Role page because I love to see all the different roles people come up with.
Tell us about your design process.
Well, I started by researching. I read Don't Make Me Think by Steve Krug and Above the Fold by Brian Miller, and then I looked at a ton of websites. And then from there I drew up a wireframe and I sketched out thumbnails, and after that the process was very smooth.
What are some reviews that you've gotten on the website so far?
Well, there's always room for improvement, but I have gotten overwhelmingly positive feedback.
And why do you use such conversational language in the copy?
Well, conceptually it portrays the laid-back attitude of our brand, but frankly I think it's easier to relate to and more fun to read.
Why do you think it's important to share our story on the website?
Well, I believe it's important to know the history behind the companies that you care about in order to understand why they're doing what they're doing. So with How Do You Roll, our story is very unique and interesting because it's about two brothers who had a dream, pursued it, and are now revolutionizing sushi.